morning, my darlings, back with another vlog. And as always, I feel like I have to apologise for the mess in the background, but it is the start of Fashion Week today, which means everything gets a little bit crazy. There are just products and clothes everywhere, but I'm going to do something I've not really seen before on YouTube, a very real Fashion Week vlog. I don't do a mad amount during Fashion Week, but there are certain things that I have learned over the years to make it a lot more manageable. One of them being to be really selective as to the shows and presentations that I go to, so that it just works well for the content that I'm producing, and hopefully it's content that you guys will enjoy as well. So I thought I would just start at home as I'm getting ready for Fashion Week. I got up at 6:30 this morning, which is actually a bit of a lion for me, and obviously made myself a coffee, had a quick shower. Haven't done my hair because I'm about to go and get a blow dry. As you just saw, I had a little bit of a pamper. My skin has been feeling a little bit dry lately. I think it's because I've been going into central London more, and the tube just tends to like suck all the moisture and goodness out of my skin. So I used the BB Shot Mask from Erborian. This is really good at like resetting the skin. It almost gives you that dewy, bouncy baby skin effect, which I absolutely love, and it doesn't leave my skin soaking wet afterwards. My skin was just looking sad and almost grey before, but now it feels like bouncy and fresh, so a great start to my makeup. I'm not going to do a full makeup routine because it's going to be probably quite a long vlog with lots of bits and bobs, so I'm just going to show you the main bits. Obviously I just want to have my skin glowing and looking fresh all day, and I will have a little bit of makeup in my handbag for on-the-go top-up, just so that I'm looking fresh all day long. So I'm going to do kind of a half hyperlapse and then interrupt myself every now and then to show you what I'm doing. So I've popped on a little bit of moisturiser, and for my base today I'm using the Erborian BB Creme Nude. This is great because it has all the benefits. It's a 5-in-1, so it's got the SPF in there, also really good at evening out the complexion, but also leaving it a little bit more on the mattified side, which if I'm going to be out and about all day, taking pictures, having my picture taken and vlogging, etc., that is what I want, but it still leaves it glowing, if that makes sense. If I just want to have a really refined looking complexion, this is what I will use, and also it's very blendable, so if I want to add a little bit more during the day, then I absolutely can. So you get all the lovely moisturizing and skin enhancing benefits of a BB cream, but as you can see, it is giving the most beautiful coverage. It's completely washed out my lips, so I'm going to apply some lip balm. Next, I'm going to be applying some concealer. This is new as part of the whole BB collection from Erborian. When I think of Erborian, I think of their BBs, and I am over the moon that they now have a concealer, because for me concealer is what I reach for most regularly when I'm kind of topping up on the go. I do use it at home as well if I've got any blemishes. I will usually pop a little bit on my chin. This light shade you can actually pop under the eyes because obviously it's so hydrating. I've got a little red mark at the corner of my eye there, so I like to just pop some there. You can also use it as an eyeshadow base because again it's so hydrating, and just leaves the most beautiful flawless canvas for future makeup. So I just use my fingers to apply a little bit on the eyelid, and if you pick up a lighter shade and a darker shade, you can also kind of contour your face with them as well. By the way, this is not the Beauty Blender sponge. I think it's from Real Techniques, and I've just been really enjoying it lately. I find that you don't have to wet it as often as the Beauty Blender sponge, and it stays really soft. So I'm pretty sure it's the Real Techniques one. I'll double check. So once I'm happy with the base and the concealer, I'm going to add a little bit more shape, and just like any cream contour would work, you can also use the BB crayons for that. So this is the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to draw a line from my ear to kind of halfway down my cheek and along my hairline as well, and then blend once again with my sponge. So because all of these products are that beautiful hydrating creamy consistency, they all blend together so beautifully. It's annoying the lighting in the camera isn't quite as nice as the lighting in the room, but it's a really lovely natural way of just giving shape to your face without using powders that are going to mattify the complexion. So I have been very much enjoying doing this recently. Now my makeup. I am very happy with how this looks. I don't obviously do anything extraordinary for my makeup for Fashion Week. I just want it to be fresh, very me, very comfortable to wear. So now I have, okay, I was planning on leaving in 10 minutes. Obviously that's not gonna happen. I've got around 15 minutes to just put a few outfits together in my bag because I am with my photographer today as well. So we're, ooh, in the camera, my hands look 5 shades paler than my arms. Need to put some fake tan on my hands. I use a tan mist on my hands. I just find it's a lot more even. Okay, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, just need to put together some outfits in a suitcase because I am meeting Kat to take some pictures, and then it's time to go.
That looks good. So feeling 100 times better now that I've had my hair washed and blow dried. I just wanted some really, oh, got a bit of frizz going on. Just wanted some really soft curls. I use the steam pod, which is just what my hair needed because it is a little bit frazzled. Now en route to the Amanda Wakely presentation. That is my first show of Fashion Week. I much prefer presentations. They're a lot less stressful because you can go anytime. I said to the girls I'd be there around 2, so we are perfectly on time for that, so I'll take you along with me. As it has been a couple of hours since I did my makeup, I'm just going to do a very quick top up. So as I said I would, I've got my little Erborian BB crayons in my handbag, so I'm going to do a quick top up so I'm looking perfectly fresh for the show. So I've just popped in to the Amanda Wakely presentation, and that is about as chilled as Fashion Week gets, which I am much more of a fan of. No models, they just had the clothes on the rails so we could get up close and personal, feel them, see the inspiration, and I got to speak to a gentleman from the brand who was telling me about the inspiration behind the show. So they have taken inspiration from the Nepalese mountains and the tribes in that area. So there's lots of fringing, lots of really bold colours, and it was lovely to see it up close and personal. So for today, my next stop is actually Johnson's of Elgin at the Saatchi Gallery. So I'm wearing Johnson's of Elgin now. You saw my full outfit of the day earlier. I've just done a little makeup top up again. It is so nice and hydrating, so it doesn't really matter if you put on a couple of layers, but nice to keep the under eye area looking a little bit brighter. So onwards to the next show. Alright, quick change of plan, and this is why I would be rubbish if I was a full-on Fashion Week person, because my organisation is very bad. Just remembered that the Mulberry presentation is happening just up the street here. We're very close by, so we're going to pop into there. I think they're showcasing their eco fabrics and their sustainability, the fact that you can like pop into the store with your old bag and swap it for a new bag. I feel bad that I don't have a Mulberry bag with me today, never mind, but we're going to go in and see what's going on at Mulberry on Bond Street. So it turns out, in fact, I did get very confused. The Johnsons of Elgin show is actually on Monday. It's Friday today. So I am done for the day. So as you might have noticed, I have got changed. I had Kat with me today, so we were taking some outfit photos, so I wanted to get changed halfway through the day, which does mean I've had my suitcase with me for the day, but it hasn't been too much of a problem. So the two that we went to today, Amanda Wakely and Mulberry, were both more kind of drop-in events and presentations, so a lot less intense when it comes to timings and things like that. So I was about to top my makeup up so that I was looking glam for our Valentine's Day dinner, but I actually don't think I need to. The BB crayons are so lovely and hydrating, that's why I like to use them on the eye area, but also good for any areas of blemishes, but I don't need to top up, so I am very happy with how my complexion is still looking. The lip colour has also lasted really well. I'm very impressed with that. So I've actually got my laptop out. I'm doing a little bit of work, a few emails in the back of the taxi on the way home, and while I'm out and about I always shoot all the stories and things like that for my Instagram, and I'm just adding all the tags and posting those now, so a nice productive taxi ride home. So I'm going to pick this vlog up again. I'm not too sure because, as I said, it's Valentine's today, so we're going to have a nice dinner, so I'll probably see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is now Monday morning, and you might be thinking, Josie, where on earth are you? So if you watched my channel over the summer, you may remember that Charlie and I actually bought a place to use as our office. Well, because of recent changes, this is basically not going to be an office anymore. So much will be revealed very soon, but basically we're here at 7 AM on Monday morning because the decorator is about to arrive. In fact, I think he has just pulled in, and then after I've shown him around and spoken through a few final plans, I'm going to be heading into town to see the dentist. It is the final day of Fashion Week today, the only other day. I've only done 2 days this year, but that is all I need to do. But yeah, I'm going to be heading to town to see my dentist. I'm getting a retainer wire fitted behind my teeth, and then I'm going to get my eyelashes done. As you can see, they are very nude at the moment. I'm going to be getting my individual lash extensions done at Prima Lashes. So makeup wise, all I've got on is my Erborian CC cream because I just wanted to be fresh and glowing today. Then I'm going to be heading to the Serpentine Gallery, which is where I had my event with Victor and Rolf last week, and that is where the Johnsons of Elgin presentation is taking place, and then that is me done for Fashion Week. I might pop in to the Dune, they've got like a Fashion Week lounge, so we'll see if that is near where I'm going to be, and if so, I'll be popping in. But I thought I'd give you a very quick empty apartment tour and pre-decoration tour so that you can see a bit of the journey that we have with the gatehouse. I can't actually remember if I've showed you this property on a vlog before, but if not, here's a little sneak peek. So this is the bedroom. We actually really like the carpet. It's very nice and soft, so we're not going to be changing that. But this room, when I next show you, is going to be dramatically different. So as you can see, they've got a blue wall, and then magnolia walls around there. We've just got a load of furniture here from West Elm that I actually ordered in the Black Friday sale. The bedroom has this little door, and through here is a very coldly lit walk-in wardrobe, so I want to make this just a much nicer colour in here. It's actually very, very spacious, so you've got 2 double wardrobes here, and then on the other side of the room the same again. So it's a pretty big space, which I'm very, very happy with. And then we've got the window, and as I take you down the corridor, we have got the bathroom, which at the moment is very messy. This is majorly in need of a refurb, but that is going to be phase 2 of our decoration of this place. It's not a top priority for us. Instead, today the decorator is going to be doing a little bit of prep work on this room here. This is going to be the living room, the main space. We're going to be doing paneling on this wall, which I cannot wait to see how that's going to look. It's going to look incredible. And then the kitchen, it's very small, quite a plain kitchen, so we're going to see what we can do here. Hello my darlings, time for a little update. So I'm now sat in the Elan Cafe on in Selfridges. Just had a little caffeine pickup with my favourite Lucky Charms latte. So last time I spoke to you was just before going to the dentist. I didn't think I'd be able to really vlog properly because I was a little bit concerned that I might have a lisp after getting my wire retainer put in. But as you might be able to hear, my speech is pretty much normal. So I'm very pleased about that. It was very, very quick and easy to put the wire in. So I've got it behind my front teeth, which means that I don't need to wear my retainer any longer, which is fantastic. I am still going to get a retainer for wearing at night though, just so that nothing moves around. Then I went to Prima Lashes. I have had my lashes done. That feels so much better now. And I also just popped in to the Dune London Fashion Week Lounge to see their new designs for spring summer. They have so many gorgeous shoes, so many really nice dupes of Chanel, Loewe, Bottega. So very nice collection indeed. I'm now just having a little bit of hummus. I've got about an hour and a half to get some work done before the Johnsons of Elgin presentation later. So I'm gonna have a productive hour and I'll catch up with you later for the show. Perfect, thank you very much. Have a good day. Thanks, bye-bye. Again after the presentation, and I then had a meeting at Harrods. I actually ran into a family friend while at Harrods as well, so I had a nice little glass of Prosecco and a catch up. It's only 6 o'clock, but I am just gonna spend the rest of the evening editing. So very, very boring. I have a lot of editing to catch up on, but what I love to do as soon as getting home after a day in the city is take my makeup off, and I feel like today I just need a little bit of an extra pamper. So I'm going to be using an Erborian sheet mask. I actually used one of these, although I don't think I was ready to talk to you at the beginning of the video. It was a bit early, but this is the BB shot mask. It's just really good at kind of getting the skin back to healthy and happy, and gives you that almost like plump baby fresh skin look. And these will actually get a BB shot mask for free if you spend over £20 on Erborian at Space NK. So even if you pick up a new BB cream or CC cream or one of the fabulous new crayons that I've been using all throughout the day today and on Friday when I was vlogging, and to be honest they're just always in my handbag. They're so useful, so lovely and hydrating, gorgeous coverage. Great if you just want to be topping up your look and glowing while on the go. So you can add those to your basket, spend £20 and you'll get one of these to try for free, which is a lovely treat. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take my makeup off. Charlie is about to start cooking a pasta evangelists, which I'm so excited for. Thought I would wrap up the vlog here. I really hope you enjoyed coming to the minimal amount of Fashion Week things that I did, and saw a little bit of behind the scenes, what I was wearing, what I was doing, and a little bit of a house update too. So darlings, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Bye.